welcome to Buy Fun with Shruti. So in today's video, I'm back with yet another story from Greek mythology. So before starting the video, let me wish you everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. So let's start the video. Long, long ago, in the city of Athens, there lived a person known as Daedalus. Daedalus is a very famous artisan, sculptor, carpenter, and whatnot. He used to make lots of beautiful palaces, right? And wooden toys which moved in real life. They used to move in real life. Seeing all these things made by Daedalus, the king and their children were always happy with him. Daedalus is having a nephew known as Talus. Nephew in the sense, the son of your brother or sister is your nephew. Okay. So this nephew Talus is very talented. He always loved all the works done by Daedalus. He used to learn all these works from him. But Talus is also having the passion of observing nature and learning new things from nature. He used to learn from Daedalus, learn from nature, and combine these two with his own interests and create new things. For example, he made his own compass and he made several number of toys and wooden works. Seeing all this, the name of Talus started increasing. Seeing this, Daedalus was not very happy. He was very jealous of Talus. One day, he asks Talus to collect some wood from the top of the hill and to accompany him in collecting the wood. Talus immediately accepts and goes along with Daedalus, where Daedalus tries to push Talus down the top of the hill. Observing this, goddess Athena turns Talus into a bird. But Daedalus thinks that, okay, Talus, I pushed him off, he is now dead. Right? So he was very happy that he is not having any further competition. Later, people of the Athens city, they understood the fact that Talus was murdered by Daedalus. Understanding this fact, the king threw Daedalus out of the city. This news was heard by all the neighboring kings. One such king, who is known as King Minos, who is the king of the island Crete, right? So the island Crete. So that king, King Minos, he welcomes Daedalus with open hands. There, Daedalus marries a slave of the king and he gives birth to a son known as Icarus, about whom the story is about, right? So, Daedalus was happily living on this island Crete, right? On the island of Crete, he was living happily with his wife and son, and he was creating like sculptures, palaces, everything to the king. One day, King Minos asked Daedalus to create a labyrinth for him. Labyrinth is a type of maze with irregular networks inside. There will be one entrance to such labyrinth. After entering inside, there will be irregular network of many ways. Once you enter this labyrinth, you will eventually get lost in all these ways and you will never find a way out. Right? So Minos asked Daedalus to create such labyrinth to keep a prisoner known as Minotaur in it. Why should be that prisoner kept in such a complicated prison? Because Minotaur is not a human being. Minotaur is a monster. He is half man till here, and from here he is a bull, right? A bull and half man is Minotaur, which is a very dangerous monster, right? He wanted to trap that monster in this labyrinth. So Daedalus, with his skill and talent, made a very beautiful palace like prison with many number of ways inside. But once you enter in, you will eventually lose the way and you may never be able to return. Right? So Minotaur is successfully trapped in this prison and Daedalus' work is now complete. But King Minos had another plans. He never wanted anyone on the island to know about the way to come out of the labyrinth. But unfortunately, Daedalus is the only person who knows the secret of how to come out of the labyrinth. So he locked Daedalus and his son Icarus in a tall tower. Okay, so on the top of this tall tower, both Daedalus and Icarus are imprisoned. There is no means of escape for them. Very disappointed with the king's behavior, Daedalus and Icarus, they try to escape from this imprisonment. But they can't escape by the land, and they can't escape by the sea as well, because the tower is well guarded by the sea on all the sides with very harmful creatures. So they try to escape through the wind. Every day, several birds used to visit the top of the tower. Daedalus and Icarus used to collect feathers from these birds. There were some blankets given to both of them. So they collected the woolen threads from these blankets. There were candles from which wax is collected. Using the wax, feathers and threads, Daedalus worked day and night and created two pairs of beautiful wings, one pair for Daedalus and one for Icarus. Day and night they used to tie those wings, applied with the wax, and they used to try to fly. Practicing flying for almost 1 month, they tried to escape one day. But before flying away, Daedalus warned his son about two instructions. By giving two instructions, the first one of them is trying to fly too nearer to the sun will melt the wax and the feathers may eventually come out. So do not fly too near to the sun. The second one is flying too near to the water may dampen the feathers and increase the weight of the wings, because of which you may not able to fly. So do not fly too near to the sea. Keeping these two instructions in mind, Daedalus and Icarus started flying away. But Icarus is a boy of youth, middle youth, right? So because of the excitement and the freedom of flying, and being the first two people who are able to fly against the law of nature, against the law of gravity, they were the first two people who were flying alive. So not able to contain this excitement, Icarus was very, very happy, and he started flying in whatever way he wanted to. He did not compromise with the instructions given by his father. Soaring higher and higher, he almost reached towards the sun, with which the wax in the wings melted. Slowly, Icarus started falling down. With nothing to do, and Daedalus left far behind, but seeing his son falling down, Daedalus remembers poor Talus, who is pushed mercilessly from the top of the hill. Icarus falls into the deep sea, which is still now present, and it is named after him, and is known as Icarian Sea. It is still now found in the this Icarian Sea is still now found on the Icaria island of Greece. And even now you can find this island Crete in Greece, and it still has the structures constructed by Daedalus. There is a very important archaeological site constructed by Daedalus with 1300 rooms. Yes, you can still see all of them in Greece. This is the story of fall of Icarus, which has many things to learn. Let me tell you a few. First thing, people are having number of talents. If someone is more talented than you, you need to learn from them and try to learn new things from them instead of getting jealous. Second thing, when someone is offering you an opportunity in your low times, they may also have bad intentions. People may utilize you, and finally they may hurt you at the end. So never believe anyone too blindly. Coming to the third one, the overconfidence and overexcitement of Icarus led to his very own death. So people must understand to maintain themselves in both the highs and lows in a steady way. And the fourth one is about Daedalus. What you do comes to you, right? So the very much sin he committed towards Daedalus returned to him by the death of Icarus, right? So one cannot escape fate and karma anytime. So I hope everyone enjoyed this story, and please let me know in the comment section of which part of the story you liked the most. And also for more interesting videos, keep watching Biofun with Shruti. Thank you. Bye bye.